We now turn to our coral reefs. Here in the country, they're a big part of marine conservation, but pollution and other aspects of climate change are a threat to the future of this essential organism. For the morning edition, our Crystal Darling highlights the importance of marine life conservation in the Bahamas.
Filled with natural beauty and a brightly colored palette of marine life, the Bahamas hold some of the most majestic waters in the world. And although this beauty has been here for as long as we can remember, the effects of climate change continues to remind us not to take it all for granted. The Bahamas Reef Environment Educational Foundation's Executive Director, Katharina McKinney-Lambert, took me out snorkeling at their underwater sculpture garden at Clifton Heritage Park, showing me their nursery of coral reefs. She also spoke about the impact climate change is having in the country.
The Bahamas is one of the most vulnerable countries in the world when it comes to climate change. We're a very low-lying archipelago. The highest point in our whole country is only 206 feet above sea level, and everywhere in the Bahamas is a coastal area. We are entirely a coastal nation, and we are particularly vulnerable to climate change. So it's important that we protect our natural defenses.
Coral reefs are at the heart of most marine life. Consisting of some of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet, coral reefs are also important to coastal residents as they provide a natural barrier of protection against natural impacts such as storm surge, one of the deadliest factors of strong hurricanes. Lambert explains how reefs are affected by climate change, adding what we can do to lessen the strain on the underwater organisms.
As the atmosphere around the world is warming, a lot of that heat is absorbed by the ocean. So the ocean is sort of buffering the climate for the world, and coral reefs are feeling the impact of that. So what we can do in the Bahamas and around the world is to reduce our carbon emissions, really shift away from fossil fuel burning to alternative energy.
Breef continues to encourage Bahamians to be a part of the marine life conservation effort.
It's also really important to understand the ocean around us. We have a vision at Breef for a country where all people understand the importance of the marine environment and take action to protect it. We would like to see all Bahamians know how to swim and get a chance to enjoy the marine environment around us.
Crystal Darling, ZNS Network News.